everyone, it's Dana here, and guess what? Today we're not just only talk about something, well, we still gonna talk about the moon, but we're gonna talk about the most coldest planet. Moon's about the most coldest planet in the solar system, and that is pretty far away too. It's actually the seventh planet of the solar system, and it lies on its side. This planet is weird, I know. Sorry sorry because I have a sore throat. I'm pretty sick today. What the? So anyway, sorry. Anyway, this planet is really weird. It lies on its side. It means, and also it have rings. Well, it have rings, 13 rings. Actually, it has 13 rings. It lies on its side, and one lies on the side. I'm not kidding. So welcome you to the planet Uranus, the most coldest planet in the solar system, and also the weirdest. I mean, look at this. It's actually lying on its side. It means that it rings literally directly. It's horizontal. Means that actually the rings, usually Saturn have rings and Saturn has a lot of rings, big rings, and Uranus have just a little, slightly 13 rings actually. And when I say weird, means that usually Saturn rings it go like this, you know, like what is it called? Let me see that a little bit. But this it lies on its side. But Uranus rings is actually stood up like this. Uranus ring. It lies on the side. And I don't know why it lies on its side though. So let's go. Now we're gonna go to that way. Uranus have yes, today we're gonna talk about moons because the topic of these weeks are actually moons of the planet in the solar system. So I think last week we're gonna talk about Neptune moons. I'm not Neptune moons. So anyway, yes. So we just only talk about a little bit of Uranus before we go to the moon. So yes, Uranus is the coldest, but you gotta know, if you guys know what the order in the solar system is actually 8 planets, and Uranus actually the 7th. And you gotta think that it's weird because Neptune is actually the 8th, it's the last planet of all, but Uranus is the 7th. So maybe Uranus is slightly a little bit hotter than Neptune, but Uranus is even colder than Neptune because it's just have a little ice, you know, like system. What's it called? It's like things that actually make the Uranus really cold. There's ice on it too. Well, dust ice, whatever it's called. Is dust or ice? Maybe. I can't really so anyway, today Uranus has what is it called? Uranus have 27 moon, and it have 5 largest moon, which is I don't really know the name. So, and in that 5 moons, I'm not gonna talk about 5 moons. I'm gonna talk about 1 moon. It's the brightest of all moons in Uranus, and also the second largest moons of Uranus. Uranian moon, what's it called? So yes, today we're gonna talk about this. Ariel, Uranus' brightest moon. Okay, this is just only the name. What it's called. First of all, I'm gonna show you a picture of the Ariel. Ariel, does it sound a little bit familiar to you guys? Well, actually, Ariel is also a name of the Disney princess, which is really crazy. Here's It's really bright. You can actually see it really bright. It's kind of like Venus' brightest planet in the whole solar system. And Ariel is actually brightest. It's the brightest moon of Uranian moon. We don't compare to other moon, guys. Only comparing to the other Uranus moon. If you don't believe me, I have a little picture here. This is actually wait for me. Never mind this word, okay? I just only take the picture, never mind this word. And here, this is Ariel. It's pretty bright. Well, it looks not really actually bright, but it is. Here's Ariel. Compared to other, it's pretty big, especially this one. The second largest moon in the whole Uranus moon, which is amazing. So, yes, now we know the Ariel. Let's go to the discovery of Ariel. Actually, you know, Ariel is actually discovered on October 20. Well, on October 24th in 18 what is it called? So this is a little bit fuzzy, so I can't really see. Oh, here it is. Last time, well, in the last minute, it's pretty fuzzy, and I can't really. It's like a little glitch, so I can really not really see the words. So it been discovered on October 24th in 1851. Oh, discovered by William Leslie. Leslie is a little bit weird. Yep. Oh, it also says here it is named by the sky spirit and Alexander. I don't really know mythical, logical things, so I don't really understand this. Don't judge me, I don't really know. Okay. It is a mythological. It's a mythological creature. Here's, I don't know why, but it's so small. It's just only a little glitch of Ariel. Sorry, the video's a little bit glitch. Is Ariel pretty bright? Oh, come on. Okay. Oh. And also it says both Ariel and never mind. Oh, sorry, I get a little bit wrong because actually Ariel is, I can't believe this. Ariel is actually, I think it's the third or maybe the fourth largest planet, as largest moons in Uranus, not the second. I'm a little wrong there because the two largest moon is actually Titania and Oberon. Oh, there's William Leslie and William Hensler. And actually they discovered them. So now we know that who and when it had been discovered. So now we're just going to go the sea in its surface. You know what I mean? Okay. Here. This is actually Ariel. They have a rocky, and also they have a little slightly ice crystal on it, which I'm gonna talk about a few minutes later. So this is on the surface, and it's pretty. This is 3D, you know. It's only like 3D thing, not real. But it's pretty real. Only the picture is 3D, so you can see things. This is actually, if you see closely, there are white dots. It's actually ice. It's called This is the formation. It's called Thorlins. Mean like ice and crystal collide together. Pretty cool. In a few minutes, I'm gonna talk about that later. Also, do you know that Ariel surface appear to be the youngest of the all moons in Uranus? I mean, why do you guys? Let me ask you. This is a little bit like a quiz. What do you think? Why Ariel might be the youngest of all moons, even the smallest moon of Uranus, because it's actually, if you guys look in the picture, if you want to go look in the pictures, there are pictures have a little bit of clue, because Ariel have the less ever. They think because the Ariel have less, asteroid like things left behind. Usually when asteroid hit a moon or maybe a planet, it left a big ring, like a bit pan behind, like a pan. I gotta read the minute. Like a panning behind. Like on Earth, we have moons. We have a lot of the Asian. We have a lot of asteroid hitting Earth. So we have a crater. Oh, let's call it a crater. I don't know what's it called. A crater. And Ariel is the last crater in all of the moon in Uranus. So scientists think that they might be the youngest, because the younger it is, the less crater it has. Because it's just formed. How are we gonna have a lot of craters? Like our moon, we have thousands of craters. And the deepest one is actually in the north. Oh, because I have a lot. Okay. So let's go to, I'm gonna talk about this kind of like the crystal surface on it.